Hey guys, welcome to another Refuge5Cast. I hope that you are enjoying these. Please let me know. Shoot me an email or a Facebook message and let me know that you've listened to these and maybe even shoot me some suggestions on what to tackle next. I caught myself complaining the other day. I was in the kitchen. It was about 10 o'clock at night, and I was ready to kick back with a snack, watch a little TV. And so I popped the microwave popcorn into the microwave oven, pressed start, and realized that the microwave was broken. It had been broken for a few weeks. It's still broken. And I just caught myself complaining about this situation to myself. And then I caught myself thinking, this is stupid. I mean, look around my kitchen. I have an oven. I have a refrigerator stocked full of food. I've got cupboards stocked full of food. I've got a dishwasher. I've got a freezer. I've got everything that you could possibly want. And here I am complaining about what, a 50-cent bag of popcorn. You know, it seems sometimes like we're wired to complain about things, isn't it? And usually the things that we complain about are meaningless in the grand scope of life. I mean, for example, you log on to Facebook and you can find thousands and thousands of Facebook groups, all centered around the concept of complaining about something. And millions of people join these groups. For example, 2.5 million people have joined the Facebook group called "I Hate My Job." About 2 million people have joined a Facebook group which which is all centered around the topic of hating Facebook or hating the changes that Facebook has made. People have joined groups about hating slow computers, hating stupid people, waking up for school. We love to complain about stuff in our lives. You know, if you were at youth group tonight, and actually I'm recording this before youth group, but we talked about complaining. We talked about the Israelites complaining in the desert, all the cool things that God did for them, and still they kept reverting back to complaining. And God finally said in Numbers 14:26, he says, or 27, he says, "How long will this wicked community grumble against me? I've heard the complaints." And he wasn't pleased with them. Well, let me throw this out there. Um, and this is a tough statement to swallow, but just hang with me. Complaining is evidence of unbelief. I'll say that again. Perhaps complaining is evidence of unbelief. I mean, think about it. You know that Romans 8:28 says that all things work together for good to those who love God and to those who are called according to his purpose. So, if we call ourselves believers and we hang our hat on this verse that all things work for good for those who love God, how could we possibly have a heart that complains? And I'm talking even stuff that that we should complain about, like maybe losing a job or losing our savings in the stock market or going through a broken family situation. There are things that legitimately are bad in our lives that on on the surface some would say, well, you have every right to complain about that. Scripture tells us that all things work for good for those who love God. So why are we complaining about them? That's a tough statement. Complaining is evidence of unbelief. Think about this week when you find yourself complaining or focusing on something that's negative in your life, and then recall that truth in Scripture. All things work together for good to those who love God. And turn your complaining around into thankfulness that God is working in your life and will resolve this situation in a way that will be incredible in your life.